stomach turned. Was it filmed? I managed to ask. Yes, she said gently. But the footage appears limited to your bedroom. We don't believe it's someone trying to rob you. This looks more like surveillance. That word chilled me more than anything. Surveillance. Not voyeurism. Not some pervert. Surveillance meant intention. Purpose. Someone was watching me, not for kicks, but for information. Ramirez asked if I could come into the station to look at stills they'd pulled, to see if I recognized anyone who might have been captured near the camera during setup. I went. The station smelled like old coffee and stress. They showed me grainy black and white captures, gloved hand, a blurry outline of a man's back, the corner of a hoodie, and then one still frame of a man standing in my room, his face half turned toward the camera as he adjusted its angle. It was a familiar face, one I hadn't seen in almost a year. My ex-boyfriend, Marcus. I hadn't thought of him in months, not since the messy breakup that ended with a restraining order I never actually filed. We dated for 2 years, and the last 6 months had been a nightmare. He was charming when I met him, worked in tech, had a smile that melted crowds, and knew exactly what to say to make me feel special. But behind that charm was control. The constant check-ins, the way he'd get upset if I wore certain outfits, how he didn't like when I spent too much time with my friends. He never hit me, but he didn't have to. His words did enough damage. When I finally left him, it was after I found a series of audio recordings he'd secretly made during our arguments, like he was trying to build a case against me. I blocked him, changed my locks, even moved apartments. I hadn't seen or heard from him since. Until now. Ramirez looked at me when I identified him, her jaw tight. You need to be careful, she said. This isn't just about a camera. This is obsession. They issued a warrant for his arrest, but Marcus had vanished. No current address. No active employment records. The number we had was disconnected. So who you had was disconnected. And while the investigation crawled forward, I was left to sit in my skin, crawling with the memory of being watched by someone I once trusted. Every time I turned off a light, I imagined him somewhere in the dark, watching, not just for curiosity, for something deeper, darker.